Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today. From our Islamabad studio, I'm Victoria Lane. We begin with breaking international developments as U.S. President Donald Trump has convened a National Security Council meeting to review the escalating situation in Iran. According to American media reports, the high-level meeting will include the Vice President, Secretary of State, Defense Secretary, and top military commanders. The agenda focuses on assessing possible options for resuming military action aimed at increasing pressure on Tehran. President Trump has reportedly rejected Iran's recent response as unacceptable and is now considering reviving the so-called Project Freedom with greater intensity. Military leaders are said to be awaiting further instructions as tensions continue to rise across the region. In a strongly worded reaction from Tehran, Iran has warned it may escalate its nuclear program if it comes under renewed attack from the United States or Israel. Iranian Parliamentary Commission spokesperson Ibrahim Rezai stated that Iran could move towards 90% uranium enrichment if provoked further, adding that the matter will be reviewed in Parliament. These developments have added fresh uncertainty to already fragile regional stability. Meanwhile, Pakistan is preparing to increase oil imports from Russia amid growing concerns over security in the Strait of Hormuz. According to Reuters, Pakistan's ambassador to Russia confirmed the development to Russia's state news agency TASS, signaling Islamabad's efforts to diversify energy sources in a volatile global environment. Moving on, Pakistan's Foreign Office has firmly rejected a U.S. media report claiming that Islamabad quietly allowed Iranian military aircraft to park at Noor Khan Air Base. The Foreign Office described the CBS News report as misleading and sensationalized, stressing that it was based on unverified claims by unnamed U.S. officials. It clarified that aircraft from both Iran and the United States were present solely to facilitate diplomatic engagements during talks held in Islamabad. The spokesperson emphasized that Pakistan acted strictly as an impartial facilitator and categorically denied any military use of its air bases. In a separate development, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has paid rich tribute to a brave citizen, Shahid Liaquat, for foiling a major terrorist attack near Jand and the Kushal Garh Bridge in the Kohat region. The Prime Minister said Liaquat acted with exceptional courage when he stopped a suspicious individual and asked for identification, prompting the attacker to detonate himself. Shahid Liaquat embraced martyrdom on the spot, but his timely action prevented what officials say could have been a major tragedy. The Prime Minister described him as a symbol of national resolve and reaffirmed that Pakistan stands united with its security forces in the fight against terrorism. Turning to internal security and institutional reform, Federal Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi visited the National Police Academy in Islamabad to review ongoing development projects. He inspected construction work on a multi-story hostel and visited the model room, directing further improvements. The Interior Minister set a deadline of May 31st for the completion of the Elite Police Training School and announced that elite training will now be conducted at the National Police Academy. He also ordered the installation of a solar energy system, IT-equipped classrooms, and the introduction of modern training techniques including drones, night vision equipment, and advanced weapon systems. For further details from the National Police Academy, we go to Sarah William in Islamabad.
Thank you, Victoria. The Interior Minister emphasized the need to modernize Pakistan's policing infrastructure to meet emerging security challenges. He directed authorities to establish a dedicated driving school and advanced crime scene investigation rooms within the academy. Sports and physical training facilities are also set to be upgraded under the new plan. Officials say the reforms aim to produce a more technologically equipped and professionally trained police force capable of responding to modern-day threats.
Thank you, Sarah. In parliamentary proceedings, details of petroleum levy collection for the first 9 months of the current fiscal year have been presented before the National Assembly. According to official documents, the government collected 1.25 trillion rupees from consumers under the petroleum levy during this period. The highest monthly collection was recorded in December at 157 billion rupees. In March alone, 137 billion rupees were collected, while February saw 120 billion rupees in revenue. Additionally, 35 billion rupees have been collected so far under the Climate Support Levy, against a target of 51 billion rupees. And finally, the National Emergency Operations Center has announced a special nationwide anti-polio campaign targeting 79 high-risk districts from May 18 to May 24. According to the EOC, nearly 19 million children under the age of 5 will receive polio drops during the drive, with more than 160,000 frontline workers taking part. The campaign will be conducted simultaneously in Pakistan and Afghanistan to curb cross-border transmission of the virus. Parents have been urged to fully cooperate with vaccination teams to ensure the protection of children from lifelong disability. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.